Good day. I'm Sean Knight. Joining me now is Mike Barrett, as he does every Wednesday. Good morning, Mike.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency in St. Johnsbury, and he is the man that I have, and I also refer him to friends.
Can you elaborate on that, please?
I spend a lot of money
for your
with
insurance.
him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, he's not my man.
No.
He's my man for insurance.
No.
Glad that we discussed that. Otherwise, my wife would have
We
called up
need
and
clarity,
go,
Sean.
is there something that you need to tell me? Yes, I've switched teams, and now Flo and I and
By the way, I
Mike.
think the people in Sheffield are on their way down.
Don't. I tell the jokes. You're not supposed to repeat them.
Oh.
So let's get
There's a bus
into
coming.
talking. They're on a tractor with a bunch of Gillette razors.
No, I'm not adding to your fury here.
Oh, my goodness. I have enough trouble without
Almost
you.
went off the road.
Auto claim. What is that?
So an auto claim. So it's something I thought would be worthy of talking about. You know, when you're involved in an auto accident, for any number of reasons, you're going to have a bit of anxiety, certainly some adrenaline, and you may not be thinking right, for lack of better terms.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have that auto accident, let's give the example that you have run into somebody.
Okay.
Or they have run into you.
First and foremost,
Yes.
before we get into the explanation of auto claim, when you hit somebody, you're never supposed to say sorry. Is that still a true statement?
Yeah, don't admit fault.
Don't admit fault.
Don't admit fault.
It still is something that
Yeah,
is-
it's still something on the ID cards where you don't admit fault. It doesn't say don't say sorry, but don't admit fault. Leave that to the
Don't
adjusters.
even mimic sorry. Don't wink sorry. Don't say sorry or
Just
nothing
get out
that
and
sounds
do the
like
Joey.
sorry.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
You know,
how you doing?
keep it fresh. But what happens is I find a lot of folks don't get the details that they need when they're involved in an accident. So they either A, may say, well, just give me your name and number, and they may get the name right, but they might get the number right, but we don't have anything else. We don't know the vehicle information, whether they're insured or not. You want to get as much detail as you can. So
I'm going to ask you something really strange.
Please.
That you may have thought of already. Is there something on your website that I can just download, maybe like a little app or a little thing that says, these are the 10 things that you should know before you walk away from an accident?
So on the back of most insurance ID cards, you'll find a couple of quick bullet points.
Okay.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm going to read to you. This is out of the... Now, remember, auto insurance is a contract. So here is the contractual language in your in an auto insurance policy, because I'm using one as an example. But it says, we have no duty to provide coverage under this policy unless there's been full compliance with the following duties, saying that we must be notified promptly of how, when, and where the accident loss happened. Notice should also include names and addresses of any injured persons or any witnesses. Anyone seeking coverage must cooperate with the investigation in the suit. If you have injury, you must submit to physical exams by physicians, and you have to have an examination under oath. You have to authorize to obtain medical reports and other pertinent records, submit a proof of loss. It goes on and on. It's not a huge section of the policy, but it does give you an outline of, here, if this happens, you need to do this, and you need to be cooperating with the process.
In order for us to be, responsible and take care of our side of the contract, you need to take care of your side of the contract. But before you move on, you said duty twice.
I heard you laugh. I tried to move on. But, I've had folks in recent weeks, years, months, what have you, call me and say, yeah, I hit John, here's his number. Well, where was this?
Right.
What was John driving? Was John insured? Did you sure you hit John and John didn't hit you? I mean, get as much information. So here's the easiest way to do it. Get their insurance identification card, give them your insurance identification card. Luckily, in today's day and age, we all have these little storage devices in our hands.
And everything
take a quick
should
photo
be-
of it, and maybe take a photo of the accident. Now, remember, police will not necessarily come if the accident is in a parking lot, but you should always call the police.
Right,
Always.
like Walmart or grocery stores.
Yeah.
If you're in an accident, it's private property.
Yeah.
And so
if
what
there's over
happens then?
$3,000 damage, which how do you know that at the scene, right?
Right.
But if there's over $3,000 damage, it's highly probable they're going to respond. If there's bodily injury, they will be there.
Right.
If it's occurring in a roadway, if it's safe, keep the cars where they're at. If it's not, get them out of the way, but still call the police. Never admit fault. Never say, let's not have insurance settle this. Never believe somebody when they say, let's not have insurance settle this, because I've had many people call me and say, I'm just telling you about this.
Burned!
I'm just calling you to let you know this happened, but the guy had a late model car. He's great. He doesn't want to file a claim. I'm like, great, we're filing a claim.
Yeah.
And they go, no, we don't need to. I said, believe me, we're filing a claim. And I've seen those claims pay out very quickly. So when
Crazy.
people realize insurance is involved and money is there can be a difference in how they want to handle things. So
If you'd like
protect
to
yourself, please.
Get this information. I know that he's got it not only on the back of the insurance cards. You may want to look to see if it's on the back of your insurance card,
Yeah.
depending on who you use. But I know that you can get that off of the website too, Barrett Insurance Agency. If you'd like to talk to Mike about this or any other questions about insurance, you can buzz him up.
485-224. You can even call us if you're in an accident. We'll give you tips and tricks right then and there. You can visit us on Portland Street in St. Johnsbury. Website, thebarrettagency.com. Google, Facebook, and YouTube, all Barrett Insurance Agency.
I'm going to call you right after an accident. I need a tip and a trick. All right, Sean. Don't bet on the 3-horse in the 5th race. And, hey, look, I pulled a rabbit out of my hat.
Bingo!